Hey y'all, it's been a while, but welcome to my channel. So tonight, it's like 8:26 p.m. I will be making some Philly cheesesteaks my way, okay? My way. All right, so stay tuned and let's get in this video. Alright, so let me get my provolone cheese. So I got my steakums, my provolone cheese. What else I need? I got my peppers and onions. Alright. And I'm going to use a little bit of butter. And the rest is seasonings. Alright, so we're just going to be like this because just the way my phone going to be sitting or whatever. But, so now I got some steakums or whatever. And then I got my pot. So what I'm thinking is, let me open this because, yeah, let me open this. Oh, and I got some regular hot dog buns because I ain't got time for all that mess. Okay, so the meat come like this. Okay, so we're gonna take our handy dandy scissors and cut it open. I'm gonna have to put it in a Ziploc bag later on because I'm not gonna use all these patches of meat. Okay, all right. Okay, move this out the way. We got our pot here. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of oil, just eyeball it, not that much, because I'm sure the meat is gonna make its own oil. I just don't want the pan to be dry. Okay, so we got our meat. All right, and I guess you supposed to like take it out. Oh, this is fragile. I guess you're supposed to take it out like that. I'm not sure, y'all. But we just gonna get this meat out, okay? All right, y'all. So we got our meat in the pan, okay? And I'm gonna take a little spatula and break it up a little bit. So we use the whole little box, okay? We use the whole box, okay? So now, put that right there. We gonna season it. So first and foremost, I'm gonna use my steak seasoning. Sprinkle a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. Enough to give it that wham. Then nature seasoning, okay. I'm gonna eyeball it just a little bit because I don't want the meat to be too salty. And a little bit of garlic powder. Let me move this so you guys. Hold on. Let me face my camera. There we go. All right. And just a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. I turned the meat down. So now I'm turning it back up a little bit. And it's done started making its own grease. So I'm glad I didn't put too much. Alright, so this is what I'm about to do. Flop this around a little bit. Okay. So y'all see what's going on in the pot, in the pan. Okay. Alright. So this meat is browning. While this is browning, I'm gonna open my peppers and onions. Okay, throw some bad boys up in there. Okay, big chunks, big chunks. Alright, not too much, not too much. And just flop that on in there. Turn this up a little bit more. So this is what it's looking like for the most part. I gotta let the vegetables cook down. Okay, so I hope y'all can see me or whatever. So now I'm about to take my bread, okay? While the meat is cooking down, I gotta cook it on low. And I'm gonna put the cheese on top. So now I'm gonna take a few buns. And I like to use the buns because, you know, that way, you know, with the kids, it won't make no mess. And I can actually just put it in the slot. You feel me? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of butter. Okay? So I'm going to put a little bit of butter in the buns. Okay? Just a little bit. So our butter has melted a little bit or whatever, as you can see. So put a little butter in there. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Now I got my buns. I'm gonna have them side up in the air fryer. And then I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. So we back on this meat, okay? So while those buns are toasting, we are back on this meat. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is just to add just a little bit more seasoning. Just a little bit. I like myself well seasoned. Especially since the vegetables in there. Alright. Let's move these people out the way so y'all can see. I'm going to just mix this in. Okay, so y'all got a good view. Alright. So, this is well cooked in. The vegetables are cooked in well. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is separate it a little bit. Alright, we got that going. And I'm going to open my cheese. So I got some provolone cheese. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is take it, lay it on top. Alright. So let's pull this out. Okay. The bread is nice and toasty. Y'all see the little butter up in there? All the butter. Okay. Now let's plate. Okay, y'all. So we have, I done cut my stove off. Okay. So where's my plate? Alright, we're gonna move this right here. Put this, we're just gonna put that right there. Okay, so we have our plate. Okay, we're gonna get one of our buns out. Okay, as you can see. Alright, now I'm gonna take some of my meat. Oh, look at that cheese pull, y'all. Oh. Oh, slip that right in the middle. Right in the middle. And there you go. A Philly cheesesteak. Okay? Now, since I'm the cook, you feel me? Since I'm the cook, let's do a taste test. Okay, y'all. So, you see me in the flesh. Okay? So here's my Philly cheesesteak, okay, in the hot dog bun. Okay, let me pray and then let's taste test, okay? Amen. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me do the thumbnail. Oh, or I have to just like this. Yeah, that part. All right, so let's taste. Mmm. 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 It's nice and juicy. The cheese pull is given. Okay. It's a 10 out of 10. I buttered the bread. I did what I was supposed to do. And I understood the assignment. So, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And thank you for watching my video. Bye.